Howdy folks, back again today with a video of a bunch of packages I've received from Rob Finds Treasure here on YouTube. Got a number, quite a few from last August on up, and most of these are single item or small lots, so hopefully I can get most of them opened up here and laid out for this video. Main thing I'm looking for is some barber quarters for my next barber book fill in here, but we'll go through as much as we can, and we'll be back just a little bit after I get stuff laid out. Okay, I have opened up everything, all those packages I had laid out there, and got a nice selection of coins here. I knew there was a bunch of barber quarters in there, but I'd forgotten about all the barber halves that I'd picked up also. But again, some nice lower mintage coins in here, and we'll kind of go through them all, and we'll get started. And first off, we'll start with the barber quarters here in the middle. That was the first thing I laid out. Got an 1893 New Orleans, an 1895 Philly in New Orleans, a 1901 Philly, a 1902 Philly and New Orleans, 03 Philly and New Orleans, and these 02 and 03 New Orleans are slightly better dates. We got a 1904 Philly and New Orleans. New Orleans is a better date. 1905, better date, Philly. 1906 Philly and New Orleans. 1907 Philly. 1908 Philly, New Orleans, and Denver. 1909 Philly and Denver. And 1912 San Francisco, 708,000 minute, so either a key or semi-key date. A 1914 Philly and a 1916 Denver. Okay, we'll start up here with the barber halves then. We got an 1892 Philly. Pretty slick, but better date, 934,000 minute. Got an 1894 San Francisco, a 98 Philly, 99 Philly, a 1900 Philly, a 1900 New Orleans. Slightly better date. Got a 1902 Philly, a 1902 New Orleans, a 1903 Philly, 1903 New Orleans, 1906 Philly, 1907 Philly, 1908. Oh, that's a 1907 New Orleans. 1908 New Orleans, 1909 Philly, a 1910 Philly, key date 418,000 minute, and then a 1915 Philly with 138,000 minute, second lowest of the series barber halves. Then we'll jump into this Walker right here. Only got one of them, but it is a 1921 Philly. And anybody familiar with the Walker series, the 21s, PD and S are all lower mintage coins. And 246,000, this is the second lowest minted to the, I believe it's the 21 Denver. So these are hard to get Walker. Pretty slick, but that does fill out all the tough date Walkers that I need for my collection. So one of these days we'll have to do a Walker book fill as well as get started on a Barber book fill. Then on to the Benjis. These are all BU Benjis. Got for a pretty good price for on Rob's auctions. But I got a 1960 Denver, 61 Denver, and a 63 Denver. All in BU condition. I can't remember when I did my Benji book in my sheets. I believe I got all those, so those might end up in my Benji album. Not, I might put them in flips and save it for my BU Benji album that I'll may try to build here after a bit. Then on down below here, got some piece dollars. We got a 1924 Philly, a 1925 Philly, a 1926 Denver, and a couple better dates. 1927 Philly and Denver. The Philly has 848,000 minute and Denver has 1.2 million. So a little better dates, those 27s. Morgan's got better dates also down here. Got an 1892 San Francisco and a 1903 San Francisco. They're both 1.2 million, but they're both 3-digit cost coins in like the VF grades. So both a little more higher price coins. The 92 is definitely cleaned, and maybe both of them might be cleaned, but tougher coins to get, so I feel I got a pretty good deal on them. And last but not least, down here, I don't know if you can see it or not on the camera, that is a 1909 San Francisco wheat penny. It is not the BDB, but it is the 4th lowest mintage coin in the wheat circulation coin of the Lincoln cent. So tough coin to get. Again, almost a 3-digit $100 coin there in the condition it's in. And last but not least, got a giveaway. These are all auction items here, but I did win a giveaway. Pretty tough to do on Rob's channel because a lot of people watch his live streams, but did get a 64 Denver, and a 1945 San Francisco quarter, dime, and war nickel, 35% silver. Anyway, this will wrap it up. I did want to get these opened up, these packages. I knew there was the bunch of barber quarters in there. I want to do a book fill update on my barber quarter so I can make a trip down my local coin shop here shortly and see how many I can get filled in out of my barber quarter book. But I had kind of forgot about all the barber halves that, like I say, some of these are a little tougher dates to get. I was glad to get them. And there'll be a start for my barber $50 book too here in the future. But make sure you check out Rob Finds Treasure here on YouTube. Most everybody that's involved in the coin community knows Rob or has heard of Rob or watched his streams or his numerous videos, informational videos. Well-known figure in our coin community. But go ahead, if you haven't, make sure you check him out. He does live streams on most all Wednesday and Friday nights at 6 o'clock Central Time. Usually follows it up with an auction afterwards. And yeah, thanks for watching. Come on back. Check out my other videos.